Today's function has been organized, is being conducted by my close colleague Venkaiah-ji, and I can say that it is one function where I feel I had not been asked to address. In fact, all that has been said, what Venkaiah-ji said, I could understand. He is a colleague of mine. And when a person belongs to a family, the kind of family to which we belong, his lavishing praise on an elder is something very normal. It doesn't surprise me, it doesn't embarrass me also. Because he is in a way conveying to the very distinguished gathering here in this hall how the party and organization to which he belongs and for which he has been working is really an extraordinary party and an extraordinary organization. But when persons like Ramoji Rao or Prasad ji or Swami ji say what they did, what can I say? I can except to say that I feel overwhelmed and I feel embarrassed. In fact, if a person has merit and if a person has qualities which you would like other people to emulate, then praising him in this manner is going to deprive him of that merit. Because I do feel that in public life, the person which detracts most from your capacity to serve society is a feeling that I'm very good. And hearing what Prasad ji said, or hearing what Ramoji Rao said, which fortunately was being translated to me by Venkaiah. मेरा दिमाग खराब हो जाए तो कोई दोष नहीं देना मुझे. Swamiji, all Swamijis are always generous. So his praising me, I regard it as a welcome blessing. But I did expect from Ramoji Rao and T.R. Prasad, men of this world, and particularly a person who is a journalist, seasoned media man like Ramoji Rao, to point out to me also कि ये तो ठीक है लेकिन ये क्या तुमने गड़बड़ की. I did expect something that would have been a guidance for me. Anyway, maybe it's because of his affection. Both of them have affection for me also. I was told when the English version of the book was released by Dr. Abdul Kalam in Delhi, he came to Delhi after a long time. He had not come to Delhi for years. He came specially for the release of the book. And that in itself was a matter which I greatly appreciated. It was an honor for me. Frankly, when I thought of writing this book, and that thought was not my own, it was my wife Kamala's and my daughter Pratibha's. It is they who kept on insisting that I should write. Occasionally when I used to recount to them my experiences here and there, they would immediately say, "Hey, why can't you write? Why don't you write?" Friends, I have said it in my book repeatedly, I would repeat it today also, that if there is one person in public life who influenced me the most, both in respect of my thought process, my thinking, as well as in respect of my nature, my values, it is Pandit Deendayal Upadhyay. He was a person whom Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, when he founded the Bharatiya Jana Sangh, selected as General Secretary of the party, and when he came in contact with him at the Kanpur session, he made an observation which said that if only I had half a dozen Deendayals with me, I would change the map of India. And that person, if there was one quality which was dominant in his nature, it was self-effusiveness. So much so that he used to write, I was in the organizer journal at that time, he used to write regularly for us a weekly column under the caption Political Diary. And the political diary used to deal with some or other important political issue of that week, and he would offer his comments on that. He had a large readership. Everyone would read it. Those of us who were active in the party also would regularly read it. But one day I spoke to him, and I said, "Panditji, you keep on traveling the whole country." And his travel was not like mine. बहुत लोग तारीफ करते हैं कि इतना घूमते हैं, अरे हवाई जहाज में जाते हैं, हेलीकॉप्टर में जाते हैं। दीनदयाल जी की तरह नहीं, वो खाली ट्रेन में ही जाते थे, हवाई जहाज में नहीं जाते थे। उनको हम कहते थे, we used to tell him, why are you traveling only by train? He said, the workers come to see me at every station, and therefore I prefer a passenger train. And then what time have I to write? It is only in the train that I can write. He used to write in the train. He used to read in the train. And he used to meet party workers in the train. He was an organizer par excellence. And when I spoke to him, my request was, you keep going around the country, you keep meeting all kinds of people, you go to all kinds of functions. What you write is very good. It's highly readable. It's highly educative.